Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on here before the weekend came along. I'm Lydia Cook. I am a nurse turned life and career coach, and I work with busy businesswomen, entrepreneurs, my fellow nurses, and mothers like myself to help them grow and scale their businesses. And we do that with my Time and Money Accelerator. And I am so excited because I have 4 openings this month, and I am just super stoked to get people. To changing their ways of thinking and growing their businesses and watching them excel. It's something they love doing for themselves that gives them purpose. And in my Time and Money Accelerator, it is one-to-one coaching is curated to my clients because you know what? Not one size fits all. Okay, that's all I got to say. Not one size fits all, but so that's why I like the one-to-one coaching because I can take that not one size fits all and curate my coaching to my clients and their needs at meet them where they're at in their business and walk alongside them because it really takes someone else to work with you and walk with you to change your business and to change the trajectory of your life, honestly. So I was just thinking, actually, before I started this recording, I was thinking about how pivotal it's been to have people walk alongside me in my journeys in life. Before we get into some quick training here, it was on my heart to do this training after talking to some folks today. But I was thinking about how I've had major transformations in my life, right? And how I did that was with coaching. So my husband and I did a fitness competition in 2015. Yeah, 2015 together. And we hired a coach to help us along the way, help us with our nutrition, help us with how we walked on the stage, and help us to build that confidence. Because you know what? We had never done it before. And I'll tell you, it is scary to get on stage for a fitness competition in your skivvies. That's all I got to say. Okay. It is not easy to do. But had we not had our coaches, we wouldn't have done it, period. I mean, they held us accountable. They gave us ideas. They coached us on what we should do. They couldn't make us eat the food though, right? They couldn't make us do the workouts, right? We had to have that drive and that desire to do it. And we did. But that's what coaches do. We walk alongside our clients and we help pave the way. We give them strategies, we give them tips, we give them tricks. We help them get from A to Z quicker. Okay. Because had my husband and I done it on our own, we would not have done it. Okay. We would have failed. It would not have came to fruition. But we are putting money behind it. We invested in that in ourselves and we saw the value in that. So that's how we became successful. Now I'll tell you, I had done a fitness competition a few years before my husband and I had done a fitness competition together. And I placed in mine, which was great. I got a sword, which is really cool, right? And then my husband saw me and started doing the journey as well and got a coach and got a trainer to help train him and help him with his nutrition. My husband has a huge walk with battling weight, okay? And that's a whole other thing about mindset for him. But he had a whole rigmarole of battling weight. So he started getting a coach as well whenever I started working with my trainer, excuse me, and he got a trainer as well, and that really helped bolster his ability to do his own fitness competition when we did one together in 2015. So we did one together in 2015. I unfortunately did not place, but he did. He did great. He won in the transformation category because he had lost so much weight and he had truly transformed his body. And then in 2017, after he recovered from having his colon taken out, after he recovered from fighting cancer, okay, he went ahead with a trainer again. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to come back on that stage post cancer and I am going to do it. And he did. He placed second in the bodybuilding category. And had he not had a coach, a trainer, someone to hold him accountable and help him along the way, I would not have happened again for the second time. But I'll tell you though, him having that coach and that mentor helped him to push ahead. So again, I work with my clients in one-to-one with coaching because that's the best way to get results. And how do I know it? Is because I have done it. I have 2 businesses to 6 figures, and I've done it by having coaches myself that have helped me through mindset issues. Because you know what? I'm a coach, but it doesn't mean I'm invincible. It doesn't mean that I don't fall to pitfalls, because I do. We all do, because we're human. Okay. So again, I work with my clients in my Time and Money Accelerator. It's one-to-one coaching curated to my clients, because again, we're not all the same. And back to the fitness competitions that my husband and I did. I had separate coaching and training than my husband. And why is that? I'm not him. Praise God. Okay. He played center in college. He was a big lineman, and he's still a big man. But had we been coached the same, he would not have gotten on stage. Okay. He would not have gotten on stage at all, because his body type is different than mine. We're all built differently, regardless of the type of business we're in. Anyways, so again, mindset is so, so, so crucial, and it's important to pushing on in our businesses and getting to where we need to get in life, and to our destinies. I truly know that, and know within my heart, that the desires we have are just the paths to our destiny. Okay. When we start meeting those desires and those goals and those priorities, our destiny is at the end, and it is just amazing and mind blowing. But hey, I wanted to come on to you today and talk to you about a few things. If you notice, the title to this is "Help Me, I'm Stuck." So the whole point is, I don't care what your strategy is for your business. I don't care what your strategy is for your social media, because you know what? None of that matters. Strategy for social media, strategy for business building does not matter, because if your mind isn't in the right place, your business will not grow. Okay. You will get stuck. And that's why I title it this way. A lot of people get stuck because of many ways. One of the reasons is analysis paralysis. Okay. Overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. And what happens when we overthink things, we start second guessing ourselves, and we start procrastinating. We start putting the brakes onto things, and that will not get our businesses, our lives, where we need them to be. Okay. So quit analyzing the P-WADs out of stuff. Back to the fitness competitions again. I used to second guess my coach. Why? I don't know. I would ask him, like, why are you having me do this much cardio? Why are you having me eat these certain carbohydrates? Like, I wanted to know how my body was going to use it. He's like, just follow the process. Just follow the process. I'm like, no, 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 I can't do that. Just follow the process. Well, when I stepped away from myself and I listened to my coach, what I hired to do for me, I followed the process. Sure enough, my body transformed and all was well. So again, analysis paralysis. Don't analyze, just do it. Okay. You got desire in your heart, just do it. Okay. I am a 43-year-old woman. I want you to go back and look at my post from July of 2022. Okay. I don't live in the past. I'm forward thinking. But if you want to see some humility and some humiliation, go back and look at those. They were not what they are today. Okay. But it's been that, okay, I'm going to do it not perfect. I'm going to do it as a mess. That's fine. What's important though is I give content from the heart, genuine content, and I engage genuinely with my clients, and I quit analyzing. I just do what I know I can do best. And my clients are there. I don't overanalyze. I don't watch someone else and be like, oh, she did it X, Y, and Z. Oh, she's so good at blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. I don't do that. Because you know what? My people are for me, and their people are for them. And there is abundance everywhere. Okay. Anyways, analysis paralysis. Stop it. You're good. You're better than that. Okay. Next one. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Okay. We need to quit doubting ourselves and know that that we know enough already to coach, to build our business, to if we like to paint furniture, we know enough already to paint furniture. If we like to bake, we already know more than most people as towards what to bake or what to cook or what have you. So just stop doubting yourself. The desire is there because you can have it with a little bit of work. Imposter syndrome is something we're always going to deal with. Self-doubt is something we're always going to deal with. It's going to wax and wane. Okay. It's going to come and go. Okay. My husband and I are not doing fitness competitions anymore. Okay. And our diets wax and wane, right? I am disciplined though. I'm just disciplined to work out every day. I work out every day. I'm active every day. You might have heard me earlier this week say a body at rest becomes kind of lazy. So I like to stay busy. That's just what I do. I know some people in my family have a hard time with the fact that I like to be busy. I don't sit down a lot. I stand a lot. I'm active. I'm engaged at all times. Well, for most of the times. That's just who I am. But again, again, a body in motion keeps moving forward. And that's just how I look at it for myself. And whenever imposter syndrome sets in, I start analyzing it. I start thinking about, why do I think I'm not good enough? Lydia, what's going on? Self awareness will be what helps you move forward. And that's what I work with my clients on as well, is being self aware. I bring them back to that thought that brought that action that they did, just to bring it so that way, whenever that thought pops back in again, that thought of I'm not good enough, that thought of I don't know enough, they can identify and be like, oh, yeah, I see you, and move past it, right? Acknowledge it. What is it you don't think you know enough about? And let's move past that. Okay. You're enough. Okay. Everyone is enough. We need to quit cutting ourselves back. And I think some of it's societal. We want to have this perfectionist euphoria or utopia, I guess you could say. It does not exist, okay? It does not exist. Move past it. You're good. You got this. All right. And quite honestly, if you stumble across your words, like in my recordings, if you look back in July of 2022, people watch it for a second. They're going to think about it for a few minutes, a few seconds, and then they're on with something else in their life. They don't have time to worry about you and ponder on you. Hi, Jenny. I see you. Hi, guys. They don't have time to worry about you. They're going to move forward. No one has time for your business or your mess. No one has time for that burden. They're going to move forward, but give them stuff that will feed them, that will feed the people that you are there to serve. Okay? Be conscious of that. That's important. Another thing too is money mindset, money scarcity. There is enough money in abundance out there for everyone. And honestly, people have money for what they choose to have money for. Okay. I was a labor and delivery nurse. I know this for a fact. Okay. And if you're one of these people, I'm sorry if I'm going to offend you, but I'm going to go there. This is just where my heart is. I would labor and deliver a patient who had been pregnant for 9 months. Okay. They didn't have a car seat. That happened so many times. It was ridiculous. They did not have a car seat, but they came into that labor and delivery room with their iPhone, their MacBook, all these wonderful things, but they didn't have the necessities to bring their baby home. People have money for what they want to have money for. People will invest in what they think they're worth investing in. And trust me, you are worth investing in. Hence why I've always had a business coach. I've always had, and I have 2 business coaches right now I work with. One works with me a lot on social media, keep my mindset in place. Hi, Heather. And another one works with me. Hi, Jennifer, with some social media strategy as well, and some life coaching things as well. So I have coaches. Coaches have coaches. They invest in themselves. Okay. Think about professional athletes. Professional athletes aren't done practicing. They aren't done getting coached by others, right? So just think about that and how the investment in yourself is worth it, because no one will carry your business further than you. And don't try to burden someone else with that. That's selfish. Don't try to burden someone else with your success. It's in you. It's in all of us. Okay? It's just getting the right person to help guide you on that path to that success. And you know what? More than likely, you've already reached some point of success. You just haven't you haven't figured out that thought in your head to realize that you've done that. And I work with my clients on that. What successes have we had in the past? Okay, let's focus on that. That's where that abundance is. Okay, we've done something successful before. We can do it again. But we have to be willing to invest in ourselves. Okay. I have this time-saving hack tool that I've shared with people, and a lot of it is investing in yourself. It's getting a housekeeper. Okay. I don't have time to be cleaning my house all the time. And me hiring someone else to help me out around my house is a blessing to them and to me. And it's not just to them and to me, but it's also to my kids. And whenever I hire other people to help me out, I hire people to help me. I mean, someone else poured my pool. I did not pour my own pool. Okay. Someone else poured my pool. It was a blessing to them. And I intentionally hired small business owners to do it. quite frankly. But it's good for my children to see that. It's good for the people in my society to see us helping others, seeing other people work. Okay, that's important too, to emulate those behaviors to others too. But again, there is plenty of money to go around. Okay, you have to be willing to invest in yourself to get to where you need to be. I'm just looking at my notes here, making sure I cover everything on money. Another thing with money mindset too is some people think that uh, it's the root of all evil, and it's not. But what money will do, because it's a tool, okay, money is a tool. It affords us the ability to do certain things with it, right? What it will do is bring out the truths in people. Okay, if you've got a genuine heart of giving, if you've got a genuine heart um, of discipling to others, giving to others, uh, just being grateful and gifting, you'll continue that, and you'll do it more so if you have more money, and you can do it more if you have more resources, right? But people that have ill will, it will bring out more of that in them as well. Okay. So again, money is just a tool. It's like a trowel for the garden, right? It's just a tool. It's like a screwdriver. It's just a tool. It's what you do with it. Okay. Um, I tell my kids this analogy all the time, but it's like driving a car. Car is a tool. Okay. It gets you from A to B. Money is a tool. It can get you from A to B a lot quicker if you have enough resources. Okay. All right. So again, money mindset though. Some of my clients just don't feel like they can charge for their services. They feel like they should give it away for free. And I'm like, you're giving a service to someone. You are blessing someone with something. You don't have to do it for free. Your time is worth something. If you worked for someone else, they would pay you an hourly wage or a salary because your time is worth something to them. That work you do for them allows them to grow their own businesses. Why not take that time and grow yourself? Why not take that time and do something for yourself? That money that you're giving, the time you're giving someone else that they're earning from you, use it for yourself, for your own business. Food for thought. Anyways, okay, moving forward. I put on here that things really aren't that bad. Just thinking that things really aren't that bad. You're like, oh, well, things really aren't that bad. You get complacent. Okay. People get to thinking when they get stuck in their business, or they hit a ceiling, a certain amount in their income for their business, or even at work. They're like, oh, well, that's not so bad. They get complacent, they get comfortable. They don't want to push, or they start pushing a little bit, and they don't like that feeling, right? They don't like that feeling. And our brains are made actually to keep us safe. So that's when that imposter syndrome is going to start kicking back in again, and fear, and you're going to start self-doubting because our brain's going to try to keep us safe whenever we start feeling that discomfort. Well, don't be complacent. Keep pushing. Okay. Keep pushing past all that complacency. Um, you want to, and you might have to do it in baby steps. Okay. You'll have a big goal, and you'll start having that feelings of, oh, things are fine. I don't need to push myself any further. That's when you need to be taking that big goal and taking bite-sized chunks out of it, breaking that big goal down into little goals, little micro goals. I did a training on that not too long ago about micro goals and mini goals, and using them to catapult us into the bigger goal. Some people are working a full-time job like myself, and we're running two businesses like myself, running a household like myself, running kids like myself, and a bonus freshman, and animals, which I had to lock out of the office because they were all over the place. But having little goals and little wins every day will get us to that big goal. But we have to set that big goal and take massive action to get there. Okay. Anyways, I did training on massive action not too long ago. You'll have to look for that as well. But and then also another thing is you'll be thinking like, oh, I'm just going to bide my time. It'll happen in time. Oh, or maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe later. Pushing things off, procrastinating a bit. That's another mindset issue that we have. Okay. Procrastination, pushing things off, waiting till later will not serve you. It will not get you to where you want to be. What will happen is, though, 10 years from now, you'll look back and you'll be like, I wish I would have pushed more then, when I had the energy, when I had the drive. Because the longer we wait, the more complacent we get. It's a snowball. It all just kind of snowballs together. But the longer we wait, the more complacent we get, and the more we start getting in our heads with that negative talk and that negative chatter. We are our worst enemy. We can also be a great cheerleader for ourselves too. But again, having that coach to help coach us along the way. I was talking to someone recently. They're like, "Well, I just want to wait to have kids," and I'm like, I said this. I had the same song and dance. Okay, I had the same song and dance. God had other plans. I'm just saying, God had other plans. My husband and I had been married for a year, and then we got pregnant with our daughter. And 2 years into our marriage came Michaela Jean. Um, but it was very humbling. I'm very thankful that she came when she did. Then at that time, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and actually just last night. Hi, Emily. And she was saying, if I were to get pregnant right now, I think I would just go crazy. We didn't think we'd get to have kids and so forth. It's just not the right time. And I just told her, I was like, there is never the right time in our minds. We never think it's the right time. I'm Christian, so I'm going to bring you back to God for a second here. But nothing's in our time. It's in God's time. So if we have a burning and a yearning and an inkling in our heart, a desire, it is a step again to our destiny. We should obey it, be obedient, and push for it. Because you know what? The true treasure is at the end, is who we're becoming along the way. And I truly know that for a fact. It's who we become along the way. There are no regrets. There are no regrets. There are only lessons learned. Okay. So as we walk through this walk of life, there are lessons learned only. So again, I want to go over the 5 mindset shifts we need to have in our business in our lives, to propel our businesses. And it's not business strategy. Okay. It's not strategy. It's not social media strategy. All right. Do it messy. Be yourself. Your people are there. Be yourself. Your people are there. But what the 5 things are in mindset, because mindset shifting will be what gets you to where you need to be. Those again are overthinking or analyzing the P1s out of things. So analysis paralysis. The other one is self-doubt or imposter syndrome. That is going to wax wane. It's going to come and go. It's like the cold. Okay. It's like a cold that you get every month. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. Okay. So self-doubt and imposter syndrome is going to come in. It's going to get you. And you have to be able to identify it and be like, I see you. You're not going to win, and shift your mind. Another one, money mindset. Again, afraid to spend money, afraid to invest in yourself. You are worth investing in. Your time is worth the investments. Okay. So you are worth every drop of it, because your business growth depends solely on you and your efforts. Okay. Complacency. Just thinking, meh, it's good enough. It's fine. Things are really not that bad. I can live with this for a bit. But then you look back 10 years later, you're like, man, I wish I would have done it then. And that brings us to number 5. Okay. Biding my time. I'm just, whatever, maybe later. I don't have time for that. Maybe later. It's just not the right time. It's never the right time. It's never the right time. Do it anyway. Do it scared. Do it with little resources. Do it anyway. Okay. Your people are there and they're waiting for you to give them the gift of whatever it is, whatever service you have. If you sell jewelry, trust me, there is a woman there waiting for their fun earrings, waiting for their fun necklace. If you paint furniture, there is someone there that wants that masterpiece, or someone that needs that lesson from you is towards how to revamp this piece of furniture. That would be me, but I need the time to. So you know what I would do? I would bless another business owner by hiring them to fix I've got a roller desk that my mother-in-law gave me. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. I love it so much, but it needs some repairs. It needs to be repainted. It needs a little facelift, let's say. I'm not going to do it. I actually like to do stuff like that. I actually like to clean my house, but you know what? I'm going to bless someone else with it. Okay. So again, there are people out there that need your services and they need to hear what you've got to give. And that's what I work with my clients on in my Time and Money Accelerator. I work with them on mindset shifting. So that way we can put their business strategies in place and they don't fall victim to mindset issues. We work on social media strategy, but again, we work on that mindset so that way when they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is a crappy reel. I have to redo it 500 times." Who can agree? Who can completely relate with what I just said? Redoing your social media reels over and over and over because you stumbled. Who cares? Just give it. Who cares? If people are like, "Oh, that's really unprofessional." You know what? You try it. You try doing a reel for the first time. Don't worry about that. They might have a judgment for a second, they'll walk away. They probably aren't your people anyways. Okay. Your people are there. There's much abundance in this world. Your people are there. But if you're looking for someone to walk alongside you to help identify some business strategies, some social media strategies, some um, mindset pitfalls. Words are hard a little bit on the end of the week. Mindset pitfalls. Please fill out the document that's here in the social media, wherever you're watching it, whichever link, whichever, if it's on the screen or if it's in the comments. Fill out the form. Let's see if we're a good match. We could maybe work together. Or anyways, I want you to fill out the forms. That way I can learn about you. Maybe I can give you some tips and tricks that are helpful to help grow you, help propel you, whatever. But again, I work with my clients, my Time and Money Accelerator. I also have a mastermind that's actually come to fruition. Hopefully more will come this weekend about that, but it's $67 a month. It's more group coaching. It's not one-to-one. It's going to be group coaching, but more to come on that. It's, again, $67 a month. It's a mastermind. You can also comment Accelerator, and I can send you information, or you can go to my website, lydiacookcoaching.com. But again, you're not alone. Don't do it alone, okay? You're going to get places faster if you have someone to walk alongside you. Hey, make this weekend a powerful one. You sure can. It's completely up to you. No one else can do it for you but you. And I hope you have a very great and blessed weekend. And goodbye.